All right, so this is Binko Style Hub, and here we do everything fashion.
So let's see, you are into fashion. Now
Yeah.
you are doing fashion for a full time.
Yeah.
So the whole fashion itself, the fashion business, how is it like?
Yeah, fashion has evolved over the years. Now it's more, I mean, intellectual than just acquiring the skill.
Okay.
We are in Ashaiman, located in Ashaiman, Ashaiman Court Junction. Okay, when you reach everywhere in Ashaiman, just locate Ashaiman Court Junction, and we are in the first floor of Hajia's Plaza. My number is 05439513889, and the social media handle on Instagram we are Binko Designs. Okay, Binko Designs on Facebook, and IG Binko Style Hub.
Okay.
So on Facebook we are Binko Designs, and on IG we are Binko Style Hub. You can check us there and see what we do. The thing is, when I entered the secondary school, okay, and then from secondary school to the university, I started developing the real interest. When I was in GSS and I was just going there to sit there, okay, I wasn't really partaking in most of the things. Okay, just go and sit. So it was the secondary school that maybe do this for me, go and do this. Okay, so I didn't really go through the process like I'm really learning.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like, you go and sit there and watch what they are doing. You go and sit there and watch, because he had many apprentices and workers working with him. So you go and sit there watching what they are doing, and sometimes you call, you come and do this. So I think after secondary school, I went to teach. Okay, I went to teach for 1 year before I went to the university. So even during those periods, sometimes after teaching, I go to the shop and then go and help him. So after secondary school, I really started working, helping him with the sewing and everything. Okay, so that was when I started developing the interest for it.
Okay.
I still had the business mindset anyway to go into business. What was in my mind is that even if I would do anything, maybe fashion will just be a part-time, and then maybe what I wanted to do is what I want to go into it full-time. And we entered the university, went to do business administration, so realized that was still the focus. So I think after the university days, when I was in the university, I was even sewing for some of my lecturers. Okay, doing some sewing and then getting some little money out of it to cater for myself. And then after university, went to do my national service. Okay, then I came back. So when I came back from national service, now the reality faces you. You have to get something to do. You have to look for a job. You have to do something. So that was when I started sending CVs out, applications and all that. And then going from one interview to another, one interview, move from one, they'll call you interview, you go, you everything, then you will not hear from them. The ones you hear from them to distance and certain conditions. Okay, so there was one time that I had an interview. Okay, I had the job. Everything was set. The general manager of the company has gone through my interview and decided to work with me. So I was there waiting for approval, and then wanted to go and show me my job description and everything. And then the CEO came around. So he came to the office. I was in the office with the general manager. So he came to the office and asked me, is it a new staff you have gotten? And I said yes. And he was like, he wants to go through my CV. So he took my CV and then went through it and realized that special skill. I wrote making clothes and fashion. And the CEO said, but then I can see this here. Why do you want to work with us if you have a special skill in sewing? And I was very sincere with him. I told that I didn't have the means to start up myself. So I would like to at least work for somebody for a while to get the means so that I can also set up myself. And the CEO said, that means you are not going to work with us for long. Okay, he said that means you are not going to work with us for long. And I was like, basically, sure nobody should supposed to work with anybody forever.
Yeah.
Okay, but then he was like, there will be a time there will be conflict of interest, because when I start making something from here, I will begin to establish myself, and then I might not take their work here serious. Okay, so he went through my CV again. Was like, he will not wish for that to happen with his company, because he doesn't want a situation that he will get a staff and within 2 years the staff will go and then he has to find another one. Okay, so he said I should go and then focus on my fashion. So from that day I really left that office. I mean, after all the work, I thought I finally got a place that I can work. So I left the office with tears in my eyes, and I said, from today, I will never go out looking for a job again.
I believe I would say that your boss to be helped you.
Yes. You know, now I understand. Maybe I thought it was this, but today I understand that it was maybe God used him to. I would have probably been somewhere.
Okay. All right. So we're talking fashion. We're talking about to entrepreneurs. We're talking to people who are doing their own job. Right. So like, as you know, the government of Ghana now trying to force the youth or trying to direct the youth into entrepreneurship, doing our own businesses and other stuff. So this is why we've also taken it upon ourselves to at least interview those who are doing their own business and looking at the risk involved, looking at how even the whole business is like, and also looking at whether the business is really lucrative or not. So let's see, you are into fashion now. Yeah. You are doing fashion for a full time.
Yeah.
So the whole fashion itself, the fashion business, how is it like?
Fashion has evolved over the years, you know. Now it's more, I mean, intellectual than just acquiring the skill.
Okay.
When people thought when you don't go to school, then the next option is to go and learn fashion or tailoring or something.
Or hairdressing.
But now it's not like that. Okay, now professionally it has evolved. Okay, and then when you go all around the world, okay, you realize that there are some countries that their major source of GDP, what brings more money, is fashion. Okay, when you go to countries like Korea, let me say a part of Japan, okay, those places, they even our United States of America. Okay, so fashion has really evolved over the years, and then it's good that now even in Africa, okay, it has become, I mean, a top-notch standard now that many people are trying to venture into, because now it's lucrative. It's not like first. Okay, now it's lucrative. If you are doing and you are doing it well, you benefit from it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's look at your space here. That's Binko Star Hub, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the things you do when somebody walks in here? What are some of the things? What are some of the services we will be able to at least access in at your shop?
I mean, I do everything.
Everything, as in everything.
I do everything. I mean, you see, I had this mindset. I never wanted to be limited in any way. Okay. And I learned it from my dad. My dad does everything.
Yeah, your dad is jack of all trades.
Yes. So, you know, sometimes they say that a jack of, people say jack of all trades, master of none. But this statement is never true.
Okay.
Because a jack of all trades will eventually become a master of all. You understand? So, when I was in the learning process, I decided that I'll open my mind to everything. Okay, so eventually I do everything. I do suits, I do everything, men, women, kaftan, gowns, slits, kaba, everything, casual wears.
Okay. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, as a fashion entrepreneur, what are some of the major challenges you face as an individual?
Okay. So major challenges, let me say, sometimes it has to do with power. Okay. Power, and especially when there's workload and then you have consistent power shortage. affect the work. Okay, and then when it comes to our some of the assets that we use here, when you have challenge with machines and the things that, so some of these things sometimes face a bit of challenge. And then when you also meet a stubborn customer, okay, so those are some of the challenges. Aside that, me personally, I've not really faced any serious. And then one thing is that now the cost, because fashion has evolved now, it has made most of the things that we are using for our work become very expensive. Okay, the machines and then the cloth and then most of the things, the accessories have become very expensive.
Okay.
And then after working on everything, and then sometimes customers also have a challenge paying what you offer them. Okay, and then it's something that is affecting even the upcoming, because now even getting a space, okay, you need even 1,000 plus to rent a space, and then getting a machine, this is almost 4,000. You get it, one of this. So these are some of the petty challenges that's when even you are starting. And even if you are in it and you even want to upgrade yourself, imagine if I want to get a new machine, that means I have to prepare like 4,000 to get one. If I want to get to 8,000, see, so these are some of the, so the cost of our machineries and the accessories are becoming expensive, and it poses a bit of challenge on our work.
Okay, so when we come to your shop, do you also train people?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the procedures? Maybe if I want to bring my ward or my sister or my brother, what are the procedures?
So you come and pick a form.
Okay, how much is the form?
It's 30 cedis.
Okay.
So you pick a form, and then everything that you need is in a form.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this question, actually, a lot of people shy away from answering this question I'm about to ask you. Is the fashion business, is it profitable?
It's profitable. Me, I won't lie, it's profitable.
So roughly, how much do you make in a week?
How much do I make in a week?
In a week, roughly.
Roughly.
Yeah. On a normal day.
On a normal day.
On a normal week.
I can't.
We are trying to encourage our brothers and sisters to venture into entrepreneurship. And somebody must really know, okay, at least.
Sometimes I can make 1,000 in a week. Sometimes I can even make more than that. Sometimes I can make less.
Wow.
Yes.
1,000 in a week.
Sometimes.
Right. So now I want you to look straight into this camera. You see, most of the youth now, all we are after is white collar job, where we can even get, because now the government is also encouraging us to at least go into this technical, vocational institute and all this. This, at the end of the day, when you come out from the school, you already have something you can do with your hand. You already have skills. But most of us, we still want to be in the office. We still want to do white collar job. I want you to talk to us about entrepreneurship. Why we must embrace it. Why somebody must decide that I want to be an entrepreneur. For just 1 minute.
Okay. I think there's nothing best and more, appealing than doing something you love and doing it yourself and getting paid for it. Okay, so I would always encourage people to go into entrepreneurship, regardless. Even if you don't have the means to start, you should put it as it being part of your plans. Okay, that even as you are working for somebody, you make plans to one day be on your own, because you can't work for somebody forever. You get it? So I'm encouraging everyone out there, you should try being on your own, because the thing is, the government can't provide job for everybody, and even the private sector cannot provide job for everybody. So there are some people that have to set themselves apart to do their own thing. And then when you are doing your own thing, you might not really have what you want from the beginning, but with persistence and consistency, you would really realize that things will begin to pick up. Okay, everybody that has a conglomerate, okay, started from somewhere. You get it? There are some that started, there are some owning conglomerates, group of companies and all that. They all started small. Okay, they all started small. So if you want to be big, you have to start from somewhere. Okay, so that's my advice for everybody.
All right, thank you very much. So let's say 2 years, 4 years, 5 years to come, where do you want to take this business to?
Oh, 2 years, 5 years to come. I mean, I have a vision to open a fashion studio, okay, which I'm working on. All right, and then so by that time the fashion studio should be ready, and then maybe from 5 years I'll open a school. I'll get a school, a fashion school. So yeah, so it's all part of the plan, and then yeah.
All right, so this is Big Sam. The channel is Big Media. You know how we do it. Please, if you've not subscribed, I beg you, subscribe to the channel. We are coming to the end of the conversation, but I want to give you the opportunity. Tell us where you are, market yourself, give us your telephone number, where you can be found, and all those things. Then we wrap up with the conversation.
All right, so this is Binko Style Hub, and here we do everything fashion. Okay, everything fashion. I mean everything, men, women, children. I mean everything. We do suits, gowns, kaftans, kaba slates, trendy wears. We do I mean corset dresses, every form of dresses, casual wears. Okay, everything, even to the clergies. We do pastels, clericals, and everything that you want in fashion. Here we do it. Okay, so we are in Ashaiman, located in Ashaiman, Ashaiman Court Junction. Okay, when you reach everywhere in Ashaiman, just locate Ashaiman Court Junction, and we are on the first floor of Hajia's Plaza. So you see us there, and then you'll have a wonderful time when you come around.
Okay, so your telephone number, maybe your social media handle.
My number is 054 39 51 389, and the social media handle on Instagram we are Binko Designs. Okay, Binko Designs on Facebook, and IG Binko Style Hub. So on Facebook we are Binko Designs, and on IG we are Binko Style Hub. You can check us there and see what we do.
All right. Thank you very much for having us in your should I say your studio? Yeah, in your studio. We are very grateful. So he is a graduate from the UPSA, but now doing fashion for full time. He's doing fashion for full time. So it tells you how much entrepreneurship is important to some people. So I'm going to see you in a different video, as you always do. My name is Big Sam. I'll see you in a different video. Bye bye.
All right.